The biggest thing about Beauties that means so much to me and all of our volunteers would be that we like to give every dog a chance, whether it be a scared dog in the back of the kennel or one that is acting fear aggressive to the front of the kennel, barking, growling at us. Every one of those dogs deserves a chance. And how we do that is we have a group of dedicated volunteers that go in and do a shelter run every single day. They sit with these dogs, they give them treats, they talk to them, they just pretty much prep them to let them know that, yeah, people can be bad, but we also have a lot of really good people in the world. My favorite part about the rescue in general and about the dogs that all deserve the chance are the hard to adopt dogs. One that comes up right away is Smiles. She was with us for almost 2 years, and she was a very hard to adopt dog because she came from a dog fighting ring. Doesn't mean she's dog aggressive, it just means she has, some quirks and some scars. And we finally got a foster for her, and we knew that once that happened, that she would never be leaving because she is an amazing dog. She got her place in this world, and now she lives her life on a couch, playing ball, running the yard, rolling in grass. She's a very happy dog now, and those are the dogs that really touch us. They deserve to have somebody stand up and fight for them.
So we received an emergency plea from the emergency room from Dr. Alex about this little boxer baby who had suffered from a severe traumatic experience.
When we first met Sunny, she was one of those cases that really made us stop and think. Her head, she had terrible swelling, her head was fractured, her jaw was fractured in multiple places, her arm was almost facing the wrong direction. We sat down with the veterinarians at the emergency hospital, and they put their heads together, and they were trying to decide, is this something that she could actually survive with the amount of swelling and damage? And it was about a 60-40 split, and we were really considering euthanizing her. We met her, and she was so full of life and spirit, and you could tell she just wanted to be a puppy and play, even with all these injuries. So we looked at each other and just said, we have to give her a chance, we have to try. It was at this point that we reached out to the community, and you all came through amazingly and helped us raise the funds to keep her in ICU for really months and send her eventually to K-State, where she was monitored. And it was there that they decided that this was actually trauma. This was not something she was born with or some defect, that she was beaten and left to die.
Cases like Sunny and the many, many major medical cases that we see, we feel like they all deserve the chance. They deserve every opportunity to live and know love and know a family and know happiness. So this year has been an unprecedented year for the amount of parvo babies. The number is almost 50. This number has been doubling every year since Beauties was started.
So parvo is one of those diseases that is just devastating. It attacks the intestinal system of unvaccinated dogs, unvaccinated puppies, and really can kill them in about a 3 to 4 day period if they do not get hospitalized. Unfortunately, the hospitalization is also very costly, about $800 to $1,200 per puppy that we've treated.
So not only is parvo a deadly virus, it's also something that really causes a maturity in dogs that they shouldn't have to have. When you see a dog who has been at the brink of death and they come back from it, they are definitely changed. They're a little bit less playful than your typical puppy, which is a little bit heartbreaking to see. So there's something about, a dog being 3 months old and already having been abandoned on death's door that makes it really, it's a challenging thing. So the more funds that we have, the more dogs that we can assist in helping or assist in healing.
One of the things that we'd like to do is offer a shot clinic to go out into the maybe lower income areas and educate on the importance of protecting your pets, to be able to offer 2 rounds of shots. We need help to be able to do that. We need volunteers, we need finances. We desperately need your help. They need your help.
We like to go into schools and teach kids a few basic things: how to properly care for a dog, how to properly handle a dog, how to socialize a dog, how to even train a dog. And these are things that may not seem like much now, but in 10 years, we truly feel like that's going to be a whole generation of kids that have met us and met our dogs and have learned how to properly take care of these dogs.
One of the populations in our community that's really neglected, kind of like our animals that we save, are the elderly. We recently took in a dog from the shelter that had a collar that was so far embedded into their skin that we had to have it surgically removed. And unfortunately, we found out that the owner had dementia. As an elderly man, he had 3 other dogs, and it wasn't that he didn't love his dogs, but he just didn't have the support of the community to help him care for his dogs. And so that's something that we really feel passionately about. We have over 300 or 400 volunteers. We could have volunteers that go out into the community and assist the elderly to care and get regular vet care, take them to appointments, take them to the groomer, so that they don't lose their pets and that this poor dog could have maybe stayed with his owner and not have to go to the shelter. Beauties is at a point where we've grown. We know we can save dogs and cats' lives, but we can do so much more. But we need the community's help and support to do that. We're a huge organization that's running on a volunteer basis without a real facility. We all work full-time jobs. We do our best, but we know we can do more, and we need the community to help us get to that next level.
Beauties was founded in 2014, and no one could have imagined the amount of amazing volunteers and followers and donators that have grown this into the huge organization that it is today. And just the sheer number of lives that have been saved because of all of you is truly a blessing, and thank you.